Guys, I am here again because tomorrow is the first day of total lockdown of Nigerian government facilities in Biafra land, and that have drawn many questions, and some people have reacted to that negatively, some positive, of course, and that which is normal thing. You don't expect people to support everything you support, so sometimes you have to have different view. It is normal. It is normal. So I'm not surprised about that. But what surprised me is when somebody who actually supposed to benefit from the total thing, from the concept of lockdown and the idea and plans of Biafra government in exile, but they choose not to support it because of one thing another, which is actually a sign of sabotage. But that's the story for another day. So guys, as you join me in this broadcast, I want you to like the video, comment and tell me what you think about what they're discussing. Of course, share the message as well. So, without wasting much of your time, we have seen the plan of Biafran government in exile, and PM have actually made it publicly, have made it open that Biafrans are not going to, slack. They are not going to retrieve, and the support of support given to Biafran, the support of Biafrans to Biafra government in exile is not hidden. All right, everybody is pleased with that. Why? Because our people have been dealt with in every ramification, for which we are going to touch some of them, and discuss about it on this video. So, my people, if you are new, subscribe to the platform and don't forget to give the video a thumbs up. Okay, give it a thumbs up so that others will join us as we still broadcasting. We are facing a lot of challenges on this platform. Okay, it is not you can't deny that we are facing a lot of challenges, but be it as it may, we continue. Like I told you in the past, we have another platform, another channel, which is a backup channel to this one. Although I'm contemplating on starting broadcasting on that place, but let's see how it will be. So, people, my people, please let me not waste much of your time. There's this video that I would like us to see, to know what's happened there. And before I bring the video to you, I want to let us know that this lockdown tomorrow, that will start tomorrow in different lands of government facilities, is not to disturb you as indigenous people in land, or maybe to obstruct your business or to cause any issue. It's not being targeted to you. It is all about the welfare of your freedom, your own welfare, actually, your destiny. Everything is in that. It may be painful to some of you, but whatever it requires, whatever it will bring for you to be free, you should embrace that, because that is a way forward. Now, people don't understand that when PM made a announcement that people should stay away from checkpoints and government facilities, the reason is because this lockdown could trigger a Dracanon, and once it triggers a Dracanon, anything is possible. So if you are there, you may be a victim, and for you to be safe, avoid going close to those places for your own safety. Nobody drive joy seeing anybody being fired or killed or anything. That you may have different opinion does not mean that people will supposed to rejoice when you are being taken away, or when you die, or you allow people to kill you. Because the announcement that the government have made through PM is for you to understand what is playing out, what is about to come, to prepare you for this day. It was the reason why Biafra, have remember last 2 years, series of lockdown, and even this year, just to prepare your mind for what is yet to come. And now is the time. So, of course, you see people trying to sabotage it. Of course, it is obvious. Even the time of Ojukwu, every country that have fought for their independence have one or two sabotages. One or two sabotage in their midst, trying to drag them back. It is normal. But the question is, are you going to allow them to overwhelm you? That's the question. If you can resist that, then you are good to go. So, tell your people, tell everybody to stay away Okay, to avoid being used for headline news, maybe in Nigerian newspaper or any mainstream media that in favor of government, they may use it against you. They may use it just to against you because they will say that you guys are doing this and doing that. Like some independent platform are doing it today. I saw somebody, which is one of the videos I'm going to play here, bragging that Igbos are killing themselves, they are doing this to themselves, they are this, that, and the guy reporting, making that video is from Warri or Delta State, any place, that region. All the things that the guy was saying there is a kind of that Igbos are barbaric, they are evil, they are targeting their people, they are this, that, which is not true. They don't pay attention to the reason behind what is going on. They only focus on what that will suit the narrative. That narrative is to tell you that you are getting it wrong. You shouldn't do it that way. Why are you allowing people to do this? You should not do it this way. That Biafran is not dead, is dead. You should just forget about it. I have told you in the past that one of the reasons why they're doing those things is because some of them feel they will be stranded when Biafra comes. Some of them are not, they are confused on what they will do when Biafra comes. But that is one of the myopic, idea that anyone can think of. How can you believe that supporting freedom will be against you? And they will use logic like this, that you fighting, killing, it will not give you freedom. Okay, so where are we now? We are in Nigeria, isn't it? How do we become Nigeria? And what do Nigerians do? What do they commit to keep Nigeria going? They don't want to talk about it. They don't care about it. All their focus is just to make sure that you get what you want. By telling you that, okay, you have to do this, you have to do that, don't do that, don't support this. But it is not what you need to hear. Many people have gone for this. Many people have sacrificed a lot. If I'm not talking about what happened during the war, I'm even talking about the one that happened currently. The marginalization, the disgrace. Then in 60s, 70s, 80s, when they will be doing those nonsense they're doing now, at least they have some cover. At least to pretend that they're doing something good for you. They're trying to do it hiding. But these days, they will come out with their food chest to do it, to rub it in your face. You can't do anything. Just a few years ago, during the time of, I think 2 or 3 years ago now, Buhari borrowed money from China. And that money he borrowed, he used that money to build, to connect pipeline from Nigeria to Niger, down to Arabian countries, right? That was the plan. I don't know if they have executed it or not. They used the money to do 1 or 2 things in the West, 1 or 2 things in the North, nothing in the East. And guess where the oil comes from? You'll be hearing Niger Deltas. And those ones that live in Delta State and River State, they want to paint everywhere that they are the one having oil, that you don't have oil in your region. They are the one. And I keep on saying it. Go and check the list of states that make up Niger Deltas. You see Imo State, you see Abia State. Like I said, only state in Igbo land that don't have oil is not that they don't have oil, is not yet confirmed. It's a boy state, which I believe they do. Okay, I believe they have oil. Any good state have oil. Anambra have oil. Abra have oil. Imo have oil. And when you turn to people in the West, they will tell you, no, I don't support Biafra because you guys want to go because of oil. Even when Mazam Kano said that oil be shipped to you freely, but we need that freedom. That alone should tell you that the plan and everything is to be free, not because of oil. But they insist that, it's because of oil. The same accusation they used against Ojukwu, when Ojukwu called for restructure, which is, that is confederation, which is restructured today. And they used it as well against him and ended up killing our people. And the younger generation are bragging about the killing of Igbos. Whenever you want to make an argument with them, if you are willing them with the point that Nigeria is not working and Biafra need to come, they will divert from that. The argument, they will choose to start telling you that you guys are trying to repeat the same thing again. Have you forgotten what happened to you people before during the war? And that alone is an insult. And they don't know about, because they're not feeling the pain. They don't know the. Do you know what it means that somebody raped your mother and come to you and start telling you how lovely it was to make love with your mother? I mean, can you compare that? Because these people rape our mother during the war. They punch pregnant women's stomach and drag, baby out from the womb. A lot of things happen. The same thing they committed is now what people from the Bini that will hate you will use. I will play this guy, the Opana video. I will play that Opana. I will play his video on this broadcast. They will be telling you that what you committed during the war is the reason why Nigeria decided to hide history. And you ask them, okay, why don't you bring the history? Let us go through it now. Oh, you guys are noise makers. You don't offer anything. Somebody from Bini. I'm not saying that all the Benis are bad. No. I'm not saying that. Not all Yorubas are bad. Not even all the Fulanis are bad. I keep on maintaining that. But we have to call a spade a spade. The way it is, we have to pronounce it. Obi Eze, I see you. He said, and there were good morning from my end. My Mechuko Abrahama. Bless you and your family. Amen. Thank you so much. And Freeman said, good afternoon, Kai Report. Good afternoon to you, my dear brother. Nice to have you. Welcome. Obi, as I said, the Anambra has oil. Peter B give it to orange oil. Firstborn is here. Good morning. Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon to you, my brother. Nice to have you guys. Please like the video. It's very, very important. This video, I want to make sure that most of you are here and share the video and like it, of course, and comment, because I can only know that you are here by when you comment. Without it, I can only see the numbers of people watching without knowing who is watching actually. Comment is good so that we get to know each other more. I love the way I'm calling your name. It gives me joy. So back to what you are saying. Tomorrow is the D-Day. Tomorrow is the day. And PM have made it clear that this is just the beginning. You have to start somewhere. Nobody is preaching for war. I hate war. I don't pray that we should go. You should get to that you should get to that level. But we must be honest to ourselves. We must be honest to ourselves. I have seen many people, many Igbos, testifying and confirming that their conversation they had with some people from the most especially Yoruba land. I have listened to one of them saying that was then. I can't tell you that I'm going to get the video now. It's not possible. That was around maybe 2013, 2014. In national TV, when I say national TV, I'm talking about Nigerian media, okay? Like channels or Al Jazeera. A Yoruba man that called himself political analyst, was telling Masnokan, that time Biafrans were moving from state to state, Masnokan was having a meeting, going from, Anambra, visiting Anambra, Ihuacha, Ebonyi State, Enugu State, of course, Abia, Imo. How many of you know those times that if they when Biafra march out, you see smoke? I mean, the whole street will be filled with Biafran flag. And to the point that mobile police were threatening to shoot Masnokan. That was then, right? After they released him from prison. People were kind of hailing him, paying homage to him. They love his essence, and the Nigerian government was not comfortable with that. They were looking for a way, and that was what triggered soldiers to go to his house to fight him, because they can see that this is getting out of hand. It's not something that we can control. And Nigeria, a lawless country, they will do anything to have their way. Shortcut is the order of the day in Nigeria. They're looking for a shortcut to silence him. They couldn't get him. That was why Masnokan said that they visited him in the prison and gave me everything. 5% of Nigerians that they refused. I played the video last night here on this platform. And today, the same thing happened to PM. They have promised him heaven on earth. And PM said, to hell with your nonsense. That is why I keep on telling you, anybody telling you that is active, because I visited, I have seen some of these are brothers that are broadcasting, content creators, people that are even in government, in different government, people that are not even in government, have in their bio that they're activists. That they're activists. That you know what it means to be an activist? It's not that, it's good to talk like I'm doing. It's good. You can say your mind, right? But let it be truthful. Armstrong, I see you, my brother. Nice to have you. people are, it's good to say what you know, what you feel. It is good. It's a very welcome development. But sometimes we need to remain who we are. Don't drag it to something else. Somebody, I will mention them, and if I'm not, I'm not calling them out. I will just let me call two only. Okay, let me call two, so I will not start dragging anybody on social media. One, Iken Gurago said that he's an activist. Iken Gurago in his bio, go and check his one of his profile. You will see activists. Some of them even went as far as adding freedom fighter. That are freedom activists. And that one aside, then another person is that this guy called Critics News. I saw his profile also. He said he put the activist. Activism is not by typing. I mean, it's not by mouth. Number one thing that make anybody an activist is your action, your ability to resist, your ability to keep on pushing, your ability to stand on what you know. How many of us can do that? I mean, let's be honest. How many of us? Maybe many of us can do it, isn't it? But the people that have done it and still doing it is what they earn my respect. That's why in entire Africa, only Mass Namorika. I'm not telling you in entire Nigeria. I said in entire Africa, whether west, south, whatever, only two people. Mass Namorika, Simon Ekpa. Don't if anybody. That's why I got a comment last time. Someone said that you guys are fighting for us. You are fighting for no. Don't use that word fighting. We are actually complaining. We are actually lamenting. We are actually calling for help. What I'm doing here is that I'm just like looking for someone that will help us. I'm not here to fight. Do you know what it means to fight? You have to go. They will have to place bounty on your head. They have to promise you something. Then you can say that you're activist. Activist, like Dino Melayo was an activist, right? And where is he today? What is the name of Wazurike? But somehow I can relate with Wazurike after hearing what happened to him. Maybe if I rate his sin 90 or 100, I drag it now to 30, 35 because what happened to him was what they want to happen. That what would have happened to Masan Makan if not that PM is because Masan Makan is a spiritual man. He prayed a lot and God answered him by giving him someone like PM. And guess what? Those Judas, because Jesus will face only one Judas. How many Judas are Masan Makan facing today? How many Judas? Judas is one in one of the apostles. And Masan Makan faced. You know what happened to Jesus? How he even. I'm not saying that Jesus was weak. No. Jesus is not weak, but it's just that is how God wanted to happen. That is the spiritual aspect of it. I'm just telling you that to have one Judas in your midst is as deadly as anything. Good day, appreciate you, Biafran first. God bless you, our sister, our lovely sister. Happy man. So my people, this video I want to talk to people from South, the so-called South. I don't regard them as South, and some of them say that you are insulting them when you say that they're not South. That's why most of them say, you are dragging us. You are dragging us. Now, I want you, before you say you are from South, tell me what is the location of North and West in Nigeria. Then I will listen to you. Normally, you have North, South, East, and West, right? Now, only in Nigeria, you have South. Okay? I want you to show me where you have West in Nigeria and where you have North in Nigeria and East. Then I will listen to you as a South. Because instead of me to say South, they say South. Anyway, one, most of them, not all of them, like I always say, most of them believe that you are dragging them to Biafra and to Igbo. And somebody from Kingdom of Edo, who his own case is peculiar, it's totally different from what a man from Anioma or a man from Uere or from Abo is thinking. Benin own is different because if Benin people wake up to that and say they want to join Biafra, it is a special announcement on its own. Biafra were not even expecting Edo people to say that Biafra. But if they do, they want to join, it will be a special announcement, unique announcement. Why? Because ordinarily they are not. They are not. And most of them dragging Biafrans and Igbos here and there, they are doing it on purpose because they know that you from Warri, you from, why I say Warri is because Warri may decide, even though Yoruba people say that they are from Ile and all that, I don't know. I'm not here to claim anybody. I'm not even claiming Agbo. Agbo people, they know they are Igbo, but they are angry. Their own grievance is different from the one that Igbo people have. Okay. Now, but one thing is very, very common in all those nonsense. One is this: some of them believe that you are dragging them to Igbo and Biafra because you want population, you want landmark, you want seaport, you want what again? Natural resources. Everything they are claiming they will have that make that they feel that that's why you are dragging them. Igbos have it from every population-wise. When I say Igbo, I'm talking about the so-called five states, which is political creation. That is not Igbo alone. Okay, don't get me wrong. What they're trying to do is this: they want to lie to you that you are dragging them. But the southeast that we're talking about, have all this you are talking about. There is there. How can somebody from Anoma claim that he's not Igbo? That is when that person must have listened to people like wounded civilian from Bini, or all these are funders. Okay, they are the one creating that history from their 20-leaf exercise book, because I believe that they have 20 leaf where they write their own history, and that history, that 20-leaf exercise book history, is what they're using to brainwash everybody. After brainwashing you, they will come out to brag that they're most educated in Nigeria. So if you want to, question them, they will tell you that you don't know anything, that you don't even read, you don't go to school, that I want to train them in free education and all that. Then you ask them, okay, are you saying this because you were able to convince people when I was sleeping? No. They will tell you no, that they did not, that they're not convinced, that it's rare. In fact, you're making noise. You are not educated. Then you turn around to this your brother that they have brainwashed. My brother, what you are saying is totally different from what the real thing. Look at what happened. They say even not only that this woman told me this, but even my father self said that you guys are bad. Now he is now connecting the two fake history. One is from the one that his father, that the father told him about Igbos. Probably maybe the father must have received another fake information as well of what happened during the war. Like I told you, that Nigerian army, with the help of Britain, committed a lot during Biafran Nigerian Civil War. One of it is that they went to most of these communities and manhandled indigenous people in the name that they are Biafran. They disguised as a Biafran soldier and went to this community and committed. Some people don't believe this, but it is true. Go and listen to the interview between this Namen TV with people of Isobo in Cross River State. That will open your eyes the more. The only community that have that kind of awareness, that know that what happened was a plan of Nigerian army against that people, is the Isobo people in the Cross River. They know that the soldiers that invaded their communities are not Biafra soldiers. The same thing that they did in Asaba. If not that the announcement of end of war and everything has happened already before the massacre people in Asaba, they would have claimed that it's also Biafran soldiers. Anyway, let me go to the video that brought me here, and we will start from there because a lot is happening. Now, this boy that I'm seeing here now, this guy, is one of the people that claim that they know everything. Okay, I'm not going to bring the part that the gunshot was heard. Let me okay. As you can see here, let me start from here. Okay, let me start from here. Why? Because the beginning part of that video, you will hear some gunshot, and that is what the platform don't like. Once they hear any sound of gun in a video, I don't know if it's happening to other people, but I have received a series of warning about it. So let me not put the video in jeopardy. Let's continue.
Simon Ekpa and his agents are scattering their region. They are happy, more than happy. This is the dream life. Destroy the entire region. Make it uncomfortable for our own people. Make it uncomfortable for our own parents. Make it uncomfortable for our fathers and our mothers and the children. This one, they rain bullets. You don't know who fly bullets he touch. And as fly bullet won't touch person, so don't be northern and I won't touch. Don't be Shekiri man I won't touch. Don't be Yoruba man waiting for West I won't touch. And same now brothers. People still that comment section, they jubilate and they share.
Now, you see the problem of Nigerians. How old do you think that this guy is? He don't even know anything. He probably have not been in Southeast. But you see what he's telling you now. Sorry that I started the video from this part. It's not all that far actually. But what he started telling his followers is this. He played a video of where the Biafra Liberation Army and engagement with Nigerian security forces. And, bullet was raining, you understand? And the sound is something, that gives people joy. He failed to understand the reason why people are happy with that. You don't ask yourself questions. Nobody wake up and say, oh, go and kill people. No. Nobody. And you, from your own region, from your own village, you don't care what happened that made people to feel that way. You don't ask, do you know what it takes for a community or a town or a state or a nation? 99% of people from a nation supporting one action or one decision. That means that thing have eaten deep in their mind. Opposition, I see your comment. Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, lovers of freedom. I greet you, my brother Kai. How are you doing today? I'm doing very good. I bet the best is here. Nice to have you guys. Please click on the like button if you join. Please hit the like button. It's very, very important you do so. This guy, from his own corner, he felt that he can, he can say whatever he wants. But you don't ask yourself why. Why are people picking interest on what is going on? Why are people celebrating and loving that? Now, it's not as if when army and security agents are, when they're dealing with Biafrans, that these guys travel somewhere. Maybe they were in the moon. They just landed on Earth and they're noticing what Biafrans are now replying. No. This week, yesterday, Nigerian army are still killing people. And the video is everywhere. And they will say, yeah, it's state. The state is dealing with them. That is state. They will not call you, they will not tell you, oh, they will not say, Nigerian army are killing their citizens. No. But when you reply, oh, you are killing your own people. So what you are telling us is that every army killing in Nigerian and Biafran land is all of them are Igbos recruited in army, and they gave them khaki and catapult to go to southeast and kill their own people. So okay, why don't you now say, oh, Igbos in army are killing their people? No, that one you dare not say that. Now they are calling Sabotage out, and you have not lost any of your relatives or your brother or not even your business. Most of them are not victim of anything at all. They don't know how it feels to see Nigerian army killing your brother, killing your mother, killing innocent children, nothing. But because once you make a content like this, you have freedom in Nigeria, you can go anywhere, you can say anything, you will be well known for your good work to make Nigeria great again. Listen to him.
I said that the dream life where they want to live this. And then again, I just realized, these elders waiting for Ohane Rindi, and they fight the Biafra war. Some of them want to fight the Biafra war, they witness them. You get? So, and as at that time when they fight the Biafra war, they were used. You get?
Just pay attention so you know where this Okpone is trying to land. Just pay attention, you hear what he will say now. Because I believe what you want to tell you is that Ohaneze fought war, and that's why you copied it from Ohaneze. Now listen, and you tell me the implication of the war that Nigeria fought.
Yes. Now, seeing their younger ones doing what they did, I don't think to them they feel it's wrong. That's why they can't call them to order. Do you understand? I feel to them it don't become normal. Because I'm wondering what Ohaneze is doing. Now, watch. Follow me up. These same people when they comment on this violence video, when they jubilate, and then go see grow up, become elders in Ohaneze.
Now, this idiot here is happy that, sorry that I called him an insultive word, because I don't, people that own the platform don't like that kind of word. I'm sorry about it, but I'm just saying in my mind the way I feel about the nonsense that's coming out from this guy's mouth. This guy care more about who are the Ohaneze Ndigbo's leaders. Then he don't care about who is ruling him as a president of Ohaneze Ndigbo and your governor, which of them own more power. And what did your governors committed? Now, Obasanjo is a war veteran. He fought Nigeria, he fought Biafrans, he fought death in Nigeria's Biafran genocidal war. Babangida, Buhari, all of them participated. Even the man that is telling you that army are now they collude with the bandits, which is the T.Y. Danjuma. A lot of them participated in the war, right? So, judging by your own case and your, for you to know that Nigerian is, when PM say they breed criminal, this is one of them. As young as he is now, if he's able to reason negatively, very, very deep in a negative way, backwardness, then he failed to, analyze what is before him. So, if you know that people that participated in the war, that have engaged themselves in the war, are not worthy of ruling people or being a leader or anything, where is your video condemning people that are ruling Nigeria today about that these people cannot mean anything good for humanity? Then you ask yourself, this guy is aware of answers. People that they died. Who was the president then? Buhari. Did Buhari participate in the war? Yes. And where is your video of condemnation? Nothing. You see, are you picking the point now? Now, when Nigerian states decided not to allow people to protest, I'm not talking about Biafran protesting now. I'm talking about their own obedient civilian with their flag. They soaked that flag with their blood. Then who gave the command? Where did the person come from? And what has he done in the past? This guy dare not talk about it. Now, when you hear them, our own in the business, buying and selling. Once they hear this kind of video, it's true. This our brother is making sense. So, I have not even paid attention to this extent. Now I can see, what this guy is saying is true. What he's saying is true because you don't know anything about governance. You don't know anything about sabotage. You don't know anything about gullibility. Even though you are part of it, but you don't know how you joined gullible circle. You don't know how you become very, very gullible and unable to reason. Because if this guy can have this kind of time to reason, okay, that Ohaneze participated in the Biafran war, then what has Ohaneze done to prove they actually fight for freedom of Igbo? Nothing. He stayed their political stooge, and this guy don't even know that because he's not living in the southeast. He is the so-called south and south. This is because I think he's from Warri, somewhere in Niger in Delta, telling you how governance should be. Then you ask him, when are you going to see your kinsman being being president of Nigeria? I mean, somebody from Warri or any part where you claim you are from in Delta. When are they going to become president? Only that good luck, who was actually doing something good for them, that just that he's from that region, they send him packing because he entered there actually because of Yaradwa's death. Now listen to this guy.
Grow up, become rulers of their region. Yeah. As at the time they will be elders, the younger ones coming after them will be the ones perpetuating this same unrest in their region.
Okay, now you ask him, is your own village better than Yanib? I mean, in terms of development, since the problem of Igbo are because they fought war. So did you fight war? Did you also fight war? Okay, you may say, yes, Igbos, okay, now fine. Let's check Yoruba land. Apart from Lagos, that is former capital state of Nigeria, that federal government actually financed and made it what it is. Are you saying that Oyo State is more developed than all the states in Southeast? Are they living better than we do? I mean, people need to ask questions because people will open their mouths and yap. Then you see your brothers backing this nonsense up. Just listen.
We will not be able to curtail it because when they were young, they encouraged it. Are you getting me? They encouraged it. But the person who puts this kind of school of thought inside them, saying now only through violence, if you take get something done, now that person is supposed to kill.
Now you see, they're not accusing you of being violence. Then in 2013, Biafrans were marching in the streets with the flags and placards. Not even a jackknife, not even a blade, not even a pin, not even plywood, nothing. They were marching out, singing Biafran song with Biafran flags, wishing and praying to God to connect, just to gather people. What happened? Nigeria ambushed them and buy them. The worst part is that women are involved, young ladies, okay, youth that have not even lived any catapult in their life. They buy them, and this guy saw those things. Even after kidnap Master Managan, DOS sent also another troop to go and protest in Abia State. What happened? They buy them, and this guy. So, what is violence to? I mean, definition of violence in Nigeria, is it different from the one we know in dictionary? The Biafran war this guy is telling you was a defensive war. Defensive war. Biafra have not marched out to any community of any other person, any other nationality in Nigeria. Since creation of Nigeria in 1914, 1960, nobody have seen Biafran people bringing war to another region. Never, ever. But guess what? Every now and then they will send in troop, military, DSS, SARS in different land. And somebody is, when you are supporting this kind of thing, to me, you are a murderer. You yourself is a murderer. Now listen.
Those people will install violence as school of thought in the mind of the Igbos. The Igbos, they celebrate those people as heroes. So there is little or nothing we can do. But the little we can do is what we're doing. We'll continue to tell you guys, whether we want to hear the truth or not, this is not the way.
You can't even tell the truth of how your own father's house is being built. I mean, the structure that governs your own siblings and you is beyond your knowledge. I wish that I can talk to this Opana one-on-one, because this guy is as good, is as big as Opana. Mosquito size. You can't offer anything in your life. Nothing. Because some of them believe that if they can make a sentence, they are making their brain. I mean, they are very reasonable. They can say something that, if you don't condemn what happened before, focusing on reaction of people is delusional. Always ask why people react the way they react. What happened? For how long that this thing has happened that made the person to react? For example, you as a parent, you travel somewhere and you came back and your children, one of your child is crying, and you don't know what happened to that child. Are you going to start blaming that child for crying, or are you going to ask Nwamo or Gini what happened to you? That should be the first question as a parent, isn't it? Then until you know what happened to their child, then you cannot know if that warrant him crying or not. But a stupid parent like this guy will be the one claiming that that he can't stand the tears of his child. Therefore, he wants the child to stop crying at no matter what, stop. But you should ask, why are you crying? Until you solve the reason why the child started crying, the child will not be happy. If you force the child to stop crying, the child will not feel okay with you. I don't have the Freeman. I don't have the contact. The person that shared the video met all of them is not the wounded civilian. Because wounded civilian have changed his platform to Victory Praise TV. You understand? I know that he's the one behind that platform, because every nonsense is coming out from his mouth is on that channel. Anyway, listen, because you see one of your DOS member contributing and supporting what this guy is saying here.
See, in capital words or in capital letters painted in red color, to my good brothers, this is not the way. You see that Nigeria that be say yes, anytime, when the katakata starts, oil spillage everywhere, companies back out of Ori. Ori was such a beautiful city before 1999. Companies everywhere. When it rains.
That Warri was such a beautiful city before 1999. Companies everywhere. You see the mindset? He's praising Warri as a beautiful city. You ask him, since you were born, have you seen a beautiful city apart from the one you see on TV? Okay, that beautiful city that you are seeing on TV is meant for white people only, not for black. So the beautiful city in your own eyes that befit black people is one you have witnessed in the Warri. And when people question federal government on how they're making that, sucking their oil, and it becomes a problem.
Chevron and the share we just let the express to people. Enter worry now keke, person wey dey do their little chaos of business, hair making, keke business, people they say, just slow it down, go to the east, the city. And again, if you not stop this thing, it will get worse. My brother.
Now listen to this guy, because wounded civilian Dabini Mushroom decided to share it, and now listen to, okay, we will visit Victory TV soon. You don't need to waste your time, my brother. Why must you visit him? Don't waste your time. You are giving him what he wants. Don't that's why I would have shared it here, but I don't no need to me ignore, forget about it. Let's not be doing what you are doing. You have to get them is just to bring that video and do your own analysis and debunk it. That's his best way. That's the best way, because if you go there to watch it, and I don't even play the video to the end. What I will do once I notice that something like that, I will just ignore it and play it. That's why if I'm doing some reaction here, I will tell you that I have not played the video to the end, because I don't want to play it double afterward, playing it for you to go back again and play it. No, I don't want it. I want to do it once I leave the channel.
May God bless you. May God reward you. I don't like using English to make my video, but I have to speak English because I don't know whether the brother understands Igbo or not.
Now, you see, the lie can never ever get out from the mouth of this guy. He started by telling you, this guy, God bless you. God bless you. That he normally don't do his video in English language, but he will do this one because he don't know if you understand Igbo or not. Please, my people, he can go Rago. Is he making his content with what language? Is it English or Igbo people? Igbo language. I mean, someone should correct me, because maybe I am lost. Maybe I am missing something here. Is he can go Rago's video in English language or Igbo language? I mean, 80% of his video, is it in Igbo language or English language? Please, can you put it on comment section? I just want one person or two persons to answer this. Is because he said here he don't like to make his video in English language, but because of you, because I don't know if you understand Igbo language or not, that he's going to make it in English language for you to understand. So what do you think? I want you to please, if you know the answer, put it on comment section.
So let me try as much as I can to make this video with English. May God reward you for speaking the truth. I don't know who did this today. Let me tell you something. Everything you said on this video is nothing but the truth. You can't believe that most of our people are celebrating Carnival today. And when you look at what is going on, you will ask, where are our elders? Why is it that they are not speaking? Why is it that they are not talking? You can't believe that these people are even hating some people because they refuse to buy polish.
Blood, they said, is thicker than water. Blood, they said, is thicker than water. Many people have said that this guy, the man that fathered him, may be the one that fathered Shekau, Abubakar Shekau of Boko Haram, because the resemblance is not too far. They look alike, even though Shekau tie bedsheet on his head. This guy, you know, one day tie bedsheet on his head also. And when you compare them, you can see the reality. So I believe that something happened, you know. So the problem of this guy that most of us are angry about him started from before his birth. How, you know, what happened between his mother and his father. Nobody knows what transpired before they gave birth to him. The action and everything he's saying is pointing to the north. This man questioning he want to hear from the elders. He want to hear from our people are celebrating Carnival. You know, I don't want to go into what he have done as IDOS member and IPB. I don't want to touch that area now. Okay, but let us focus on humanity. Like, since he's talking as a human being that care for humanity, he loves peace and he don't want violence, isn't there? And he don't support anything negative. I laugh in China. Coming from someone that just finished his activities, or probably still doing it with DOS and many people in their camp, and he's here trying to act as if he's not aware of anything. Like I said, blood is thicker than water. Don't joke with the blood. No, there's a reason why Oyibo decided to introduce DNA. DNA will save us in our region, because many things is going wrong. And most of them that speak Igbo, that act like they know everything, DNA is the only way to go. The only way to go. This guy you are seeing here choose not to, you know, say the truth. And let me tell you, if he likes attention, we know all these things. Okay. Some people may say he's an Igbo person. He know what is going on. I laugh. You know, some of us don't feel anything until it happened to us. I mean, you cannot accept or feel anything what others do feel until it happens to you. It is normal. You understand? It is normal. Some people are like that. They don't accept anything at all until that thing, you know, start knocking on their door. Then only they will start paying attention. Okay, now they told me this, you know. But when it was happening to your neighbor, you were busy eating, dining and whining and rejoicing. You don't care. Now is now in your house. How market? This very guy you are seeing here, ordinary that somebody, only that somebody use his video on his platform in person of Master Prophet. Master Prophet who was building, I think he have a lot of followers then. Not too many, but at least that platform, that his channel was monetized. He was earning money there. Only that he shared contra opinion of this guy using this guy's video on his platform. This guy went as far as bringing that channel down without any remorse, without any pity. And he's here telling him, we need to be making, we need to have soft heart when you are doing something. It's not that where is our elders? They should talk to this. Very, very ruthless and brutal. Ask him, have you lost your siblings? No. Have you lost your friends, close friend that you love so much? No. When will you feel the pain of this what others are feeling in the hands of these security agencies? He don't want it. Instead, actually, he was the one leaking information to army to pay other people in the name of safeguarding and protecting Nigeria. Then you ask yourself, is he not fighting the same thing that Shekau is fighting as a sibling? Shekau was doing his own in the north, and he's in the east doing another. Because look at, I'm not just gonna look for picture of a Shekau, the late Abubakar Shekau. Okay, again, maybe he joined ESN and Biafran DOS, maybe to revenge against the death of his brother Abubakar Shekau. Maybe he felt that he have paid enough and he want to now go back to the city to start living again. Blood, they said, is thicker than water. It's because of this blood that made Victor Banjo, who fought with Biafrans during Biafran Nigerian genocidal war. He fought inside of Biafrans, and he decided to save Biafran in the middle of the war. A Yoruba man that Ojukwu released from prison to fight alongside with Biafran army. Like when I say blood, and the only place that blood is not working in favor, that seems that it's not working for us, is when you allow somebody mixed blood to be in the helm of affair for your life in the Southeast. Then you're a gunner. The person will say you. But if you have a true Igbo person, you see how the whole thing will be moving. Like in the person of Ghana and PM today. Most of them claiming Igbo, and I'm asking, Igbo, I'm for Igbo. Okay, you can call it for. I'm for Igbo. I'm to Atomunotu. I'm by Tomunabe. Oto Abuez. Na I'm where I don't know where we to. Na Kiana, they are school now 042. Abubakar Shekau brothers and sisters are down there. Also schooling. Speaking Igbo, na Chukolini, Igbo na attend the Kuku na Gafa. Igeche Yota, Ibro, Masan if one again. You need the bonugi. Who will match up here, book with the thing, you do guy and I find a couple out. And this guy is here telling you that, oh, where is our elders? Our elders, my brother, God bless you. God bless you. You everything that you have done. Remember, like I always tell you, go and check the what pushed this guy, 9jeria speak. 9jeria speak was somehow dragging, making utterances in Turkey, calling Masmagano's names and all that. This guy was in South Africa. He's not without Masmagano's consent. He's the one that will mobilize group that make sure they deported 9jeria with other activities of 9jeria. I'm not promoting 9jeria. 9jeria deserve everything. He deserves that nonsense because he's also from the mixed blood. People that will come to you as one for Igbo. That from now, Biafra. Registration, how much? $100. Okay, this is my own. How much is monthly dues? 50. How acquire for 3 months? And due to their eager to know what is going on, they want to be in the helm of affair. They will be talking and making comments. You say, one for buying kind all the vibrant now. On a Tioku Nivani, Kunoni would down at Total no Gusimania treasurer, Shimania secretary, Roga Bly vice president, Nimehania, Church Abasa. Of money phone, Pomania, siblings and not. I can go at TFND Hanem. Whatever plan that you have, they will bring it to their siblings. That is what Basan decided to gather money to buy transmitter for Radio Biafra. Those that preaching of Biafra, his preaching and the broadcast will be hitting every corner of Biafran land. And he purchased transmitter. He told them that I purchased it. These people from other blood decided to question him. Oh, you collected our money and you swallowed it. Where is the transmitter? Where is it? Where is it? What came back and go prove his innocence? Okay, now they're going to dota and transmit and go. They not done dota. When DSS go and collect it from DSS, I'm not telling you. Mazagano did not do much investigation on that because had it been that he carried some investigation, I believe that he must have filtered out some of these people long time ago. And until they go to they collected 100 million and failure bye. Think they were waiting to travel back for his burial. Before you know it, God said, no, my son, you will not die. I have another person that will rescue you. And that's what played that, and that is what it is today. Now, let's hear him again. You hear what he's saying, and all this nonsense that is coming out from his mouth. He's not, it is not the first time. Last time, Uchemefo insulted Mazinamagan, he came out also to wave flag for Uchemefo, throwing red carpet for him, singing his praises, telling you that Namondakan is a fantastically corrupt and the scammer and all that. Can you imagine that? Listen.
There's a guy called Caterpillar. Do you know why they are angry with Caterpillar? Because Caterpillar told them that buying of police and the army is not the way out. Buying of...
Now, the guy he's talking about called Caterpillar, I don't know him. I can't tell you much about him. But people that know him will say a lot of things about him, which I'm not in position to discuss about Caterpillar because he's not broadcasting, he's not making utterances. I love to hear what you say, then I judge you from that. I love to see your activities, then I compare it with what people say about you. So I don't know the guy called Caterpillar, and I don't care. Because devil cannot praise angels. There's no way devil will praise angel. As a devil, I don't expect to praise angel. So whatever you are saying about Caterpillar, end with you, because I don't. That will actually make me not to validate Caterpillar, the guy you call Caterpillar. If you show me his picture, I don't know, and I don't care to know him, because as long as you are praising him, you that I know that is that can that can give hug and kiss devil, then why will I listen to that kind of person that you are praising?
Going on. If they buy the police, they say that will make the freedom come. And when you talk, they will turn it to...
When you talk, okay. You ask yourself, when they went to Master Mecano to buy 28 men, under your word, because then you are full member of Biafran IPOB DOS member. People that you are leading, because this is if they call leadership, then you are part of it. You that is speaking. Under your leadership, they buy 28 able young men in Master Mecano. So what I'm saying here, they buy those ones to make what Nigerian security want to come. So if Biafran reply by buying, okay, does it mean that they buy for Biafran to come, which you said no, is not that will not bring Biafran? Okay. So now they buy 28 men. What do Nigerian government and security agents want? What do they want to achieve by buying 28 men? That one is, to you, it is normal because Nigeria is a state. Nigeria is a recognized state. Like one of them said a few days ago, that everything you are talking about Nigeria, remember that Nigeria is a state which we are going to maybe I think I played that yesterday. No, that's not to bring that video again. That's the Biafran child, the one that said his name is Biafran child. So most of you have seen the video where he was telling one of his scholar that Kaijukoro, I know about Nigeria zoo. Nigeria is a country. Okay, I know when do Google that country. Oh, when then he asked, when do they Google the country and I've been like without your consent, and you okay with it? Okay, for the US now these are, oh my goodness. Let me play this.
May God bless you. I don't know who you are, But I said, may God bless you for speaking the truth. As of our elders, some of them are speaking, but most of them are afraid. But I will not stop speaking. I will keep on talking. The way you people are going, you monsters, who claim that you are fighting for freedom, you will see. He said, I keep on saying this, you will see. God will destroy all of you totally. Look at what you're doing to your own people. And the way they sounding, all of you will be sounding, oh, what on top of your people's head.
Remember, he told you last time, he said that that any army, any police that come from Jigawa, that come from Taraba State, that come from Oyo, Ibadan, anywhere that comes to an Igbo land, automatically the person is a Biafran. When I tell you that his siblings is Shikao, I'm not joking. And until DNA proof otherwise. I'm being honest. He said it not in one video, you know, because some people, sometimes you may make a video, in that one video, you may make a series of mistakes. Like people like us that are coming live, what you are saying is unprepared. You are saying it the way you feel at that moment. It's not, you're not reading it from a newspaper, you're not reading it from any written material, anything. You are not holding any paper. You are just broadcasting offhand. Nothing, you are not reading what you are saying from anywhere, anything at all. But you are reacting direct the way you feel from what you are hearing. And you may make a series of mistakes. But when you make that mistake in one video, second video, 1 week, 2 weeks, 1 month, 1 year, then that means that is who you are. He has said this series of things that, you know, in that him, you know, that may make you feel that, look, this guy is not a. Last time he said that anybody, like I said, on uniform, that land in Igbo land, automatically the person becomes Biafra. So his own division of Biafrans are anybody that steps his foot in Southeast. He's looking for a way to solidify his identity as a Northerner. As a Northerner. Because it's only Northerners that have this kind of attribute of coming out, you know, going out in public and say their mind and sounds like they're brutal, they're ruthless. When you reply them, they will start rethinking and trying to call for peace and for the peace. They will go to your neck to deal with it. Northerners are like, but Yorubas, no. If they say something, you know, against you and you come out to reply, they will go back. They will go back. They will not come out to attack you again. What they will do, they will start looking, they will pretend that you are holding them. They will start looking for another people to come and be in front to fight you. Then he would not be at back, holding the person back and defeat you. That's Yoruba for you. Do you understand me? Northerners will come back to do it again, to see if they will get you. But Yoruba man, he will come out, wah, 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 wah. If you come out to reply, wah, 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 the same measure, he will step back and he pretend that you are now the leader, you are now holding him. He will start searching from neighboring communities, looking for somebody else. And if the person is not even aware of your existence, he will tell the person that I have somebody somewhere that was talking about, even though you did not talk about that person, both of you don't know each other. Your man will tell the person that you are out to do planning evil against him, that he should do. He will not give the person idea on how to deal with you. All of a sudden, you see somebody in your presence talking to you, you know, without any reason. You'll be wondering, why are they hating me like that? If you talk to the man, you see this man, he will tell you, now so I say more, now so I say more. You know, no man, just they do what they do. Just no man, just they do what they do. He got immediately in them. He will not go back to the person and tell the person, you see, I told this guy is very arrogant. Even I see how you were shouting against him, how you were talking, and he ignored you and keep on doing what he was doing. That will trigger the anger of that person again. And he is the one that introduced that person without you knowing. That's why many people say that you can't trust them, they are sabotage that is. I understand that angle. But Ikenga own have proved to us that he is a northerner in every ramification. The same guy, he's one of the people within us who are calling the name of Biafrans. These are people that are telling you that you are killing your own brother. So people that Army killed in Master Magano's house, they are not our brother. And we are not talking about it. So what is different? They are not our brother. So what is different between killing that happened in Master Magano's house? This is what I'm saying now is not to justify the killing in our land. I'm just telling you, if you want to condemn evil, let evil be condemned. Don't hug one evil and condemn another evil. If killing, which every sensible human being, distance themselves from, and nobody wants to soak their hand in blood. But you ask yourself as a man, Chineye MC, my sister, nice to have you. Welcome back to our channel. Like the video, please, if you may. If you check all this while that Biafrans are being killed, being humiliated, being disgraced in every means necessary, in education, in sports, politics, religion, name it. What do you think we need to do? And you that said you hate killing, which all of us do hate, why are you not in love when army, police kill Biafrans, follow Igbos as well? Not one, not two, not three, 28 in one compound, in one incident, in one day. Not to compare the one they killed in 30th of May, not the one to compare the one they killed in Abra, the one they killed in Emene, in Enugu, not to talk of the activity of Fulani herdsmen, which you yourself don't condemn. Imagine Igbo men arming themselves, going to north, ransacking villages, raping women, killing farmers. Imagine what these people be saying. They don't make video to talk about Fulani herdsmen. They focus on how to attack people that are attacking what Fulani herdsmen are doing. Just pay attention to the people that when they talk. And tomorrow, if anything happened to this guy, maybe people that lost their siblings, lost their loved ones in hands of security agencies, watch your video as like what Ikenga is saying now, and they decide to take law into their hands and go after Ikenga. People say, "Oh, Biafrans, it's because he was condemning the killing of security agencies." Remember how Ikenga? Remember how you were being, you feel the pain you felt when Master Prophet used your video that made you to report him to the donor of the platform, and they ended up shutting down that man's YouTube. Even though you don't know if that man is feeding from that platform, you don't know effort that he must have put in that platform, you don't care. And he was actually in line with you. He believed your attack on PM, that PM is because initially you were telling people that the PM was not fighting for to get Biafra. What you guys was selling to people that hope that you guys that believe in you people was that PM was doing what he's doing against Master Namakan, that he was doing it just to make sure that he bring Master Namakan, he keep Master Namakan in the prison so that he himself will feel relevant. That was the initial propaganda which you yourself initiated. You remember when you started calling him that in Finland, that you can do him this, that in Finland. The Nigerian government believed you, they're banking to you, hoping that you have, for you to call him that in Finland simply means that you are very, very strong. And you couldn't do anything, right? Now, when Nigerian government were looking for someone to send to Finland to buy PM, you say it's that in Finland, which means you can now use your two hands and clap and kill him like Ijiji. Or maybe mosquito, just like an insect. Just take him off immediately, right? Why didn't you present yourself so that you go to Finland and box PM? Since they're looking, maybe those of them that are going to Finland, they want to use Ogbuni to buy PM or anything, and they have been, they couldn't carry it to Finland. Since you are very strong and because that in Finland simply means that you can handle him and strangle him in one corner. Why don't you devote yourself to Finland and use your bare hand and do it? That's in Finland only on social media. In reality, you know your what. Your siblings, your brother, I don't know which, maybe he's your elder brother Shikao, couldn't do anything. He put his strength on catapult and gravel, deceiving Northerners and took them to Zambeza. And they were there doing nonsense until maybe he started demanding more money from government that are sponsoring him. They decided to pay him. Okay, and they planted your brother in the north and planted you in the east. That's the job, because they know that these two areas is where you needed your ground very well. If they need DNA, because to me, there's nothing different between you and Shikao.
Igbo people, and you are rejoicing. Anyway, I don't have much to say. I just want to react on your video. But I will say, may God bless you. In fact,
I will say, may God bless you. May God bless you. I will say, may God bless you. Which of the breasts, left or right? May God bless you. I will say, may God bless you. Anyway, my people, we have come to an end of this video. Thank you so much for your time. It will be Fidelis. I see you. Nice to have you guys on this one. Thank you. See you again. We are going to, but remember tomorrow, like I said, tomorrow is the beginning of the lockdown of government facilities in Biafra land. Tell your brother to tell your sibling to tell your brother to tell your family member to tell the compound, to tell the schoolmate, to tell everybody to stay away from those places. Bishop Yano. Kai Wolon to Biafra. You can the room. Bye bye. Thank you.